Hi there guys, it's Nick. Okay, bit of a different video for you today. Firstly, most important thing, I want to wish my daughter Ellen a happy birthday. She turned 14 today, which makes me feel incredibly old, but also incredibly proud of you know, the young woman that she's becoming. It's quite frightening how rapidly she's growing up. And today, the exact same day that she turned 14, I logged into my eBay when I got to work, my main eBay selling account, and was quite freaked out by the number of feedback. So let me just show you what I found this morning on Ellen's 14th birthday. Remember that number. Okay, so I've got the page open. If I scroll across, this is what greeted me this morning. This was my new feedback count on eBay. 14,000 feedback on the exact same day that my daughter turned 14. So there you go. How cool is that? On the day my daughter turns 14, I reach 14,000 feedback on my main eBay account. So yeah, that was quite a nice surprise when I logged in this morning. Things are going fantastically well. I've also just reached a milestone on my Facebook page. For those of you that don't know, I set up a Facebook page about my reselling activities, and you're welcome to go over there and click like on that page, and then you can get updates whenever I make new videos, whenever I post about deals and stuff, and you can contact me on there, message me, ask questions, do whatever you like. And yeah, that reached 1,000 likes this week. And then my YouTube channel just passed 4,700 subscribers, which is just amazing. It never fails to amaze me how many people are following me and subscribing to me on here. So welcome to the new subscribers. Yeah, the other thing I wanted to do today was talk a little bit about something that came up in a chat with Sean. Many of you would have watched my video I made with Sean Longley, where we were just talking about reselling and having a catch-up. But towards the end, I mentioned that I've been working on a board game and developing an idea to hopefully get a board game into production. That's still on the go, and it's something I'm working on in my spare time, which is kind of laughable because I don't really have any spare time. But I have received the little prototype playing pieces today, so I thought I would share that with you. Okay, so I've just moved over to my little photography area here so I can show you these playing pieces a bit easier. I just want to say a huge thanks to Matt, who hopefully will be watching this. Thanks so much for doing this for me. They look fantastic. They're exactly what I imagined, and they look so cool. So yeah, let me share with you my little prototype playing pieces. Okay, so this is one of the ones that we had made up. This is a wooden one. This has been laser cut in wood, and effectively it's a 30mm square with a 20mm hole cut in it, and then there's this 10x10mm protrusion at the front. We also tried it in perspex, but this was a bit thinner. Personally, I prefer this material. I think it works better. So for the actual prototype, I'll probably try and get them made up in some perspex like this. But these are too thin. This is the perfect ratio, really. 10mm high works really well. Now, what these are supposed to represent is tanks. So the game plays with up to 4 players, and it's going to involve 4 different coloured dice. So I ordered up some dice, so I've got plenty to get these prototypes made with. And how it works is you have your little tank pieces and you put your coloured dice in. And within the game, the dice, or the number of dots that are showing on the top of the dice, is going to represent how many crew your tank has. So this is a fully crewed 6-man tank. If and when it gets hit in the game, you count down your crew. So 4 all the way down to 1. if this tank were to get hit again, it would lose all of its crew and you would lose that tank. Now potentially you could make your way up to this tank again with one of your other ones and move some crew across and recrew it. But just as likely as one of your opposition can come along, let's say this green one comes along, it's got 5 crew and he says, I want to take over this tank, I'm going to move 3 into it. So he might leave 2 behind and pop 3 in there, and then he's taken that tank off and he basically steals it. So that's one of the fun mechanics of the game. I do have a map already up and running that I've play tested this on, but I've been tweaking the rules and adding new weapons and different things you can do. I've been working on images for the cards recently and different layouts for the maps and different styles of play. Oh, hang on, that's the shop bell, hold on. Okay, back again. Sorry about that, that was the shop bell, and I'm running the shop on my own today. It's Tuesday and Andrea, my wife, has got the day off, which is cool because she's celebrating Ellen's birthday with her, and we're having a big party later on. So when I go home, the house will be full of young teenage girls, which is going to be loud and yeah. So yeah, it's been a fantastic day in the shop actually. It's half term today and we've been so busy. We've had one of the best days we've had in a long time, which is great news. But yeah, so I'm really thrilled with those little playing pieces. They're exactly what I wanted. Let me just change the view, hold on. So yeah, they're great. They work really, really well. My nephew David is coming to stay during half term, and we're going to, well, I'm going to draw up some of these new maps and play test those and try and get some hopefully get a 3 or 4 player game going as well, and test the multiplayer option. So that should be cool. Okay, so there you go. I hope you found that interesting. That's a little sneak peek at the game that I'm working on. I've had this idea for a number of years, to be honest, and it's just been something that I've been thinking about and working on and slowly developing it. I just thought it's something that I would love to do. I mean, I've been a fan of board games my entire life. You know, it's no coincidence that they crop up in my videos a lot, and I love buying them and reselling them because I'm a board game fan anyway. I love, you know, all the classics, Monopoly, word games I love, Scrabble, Boggle, all of those. I could play those all night long. Trivial Pursuit and the quiz games, I adore those. I love pub quizzes, anything like that. I'm a total game geek, really. So it's kind of a dream of mine to get one of my games into production. And this game is fantastic fun to play. I love strategy games. I play a lot of Risk. I don't particularly enjoy the really over-indulgent strategy games that are just, you know, have a massive rule book and they take ages to set up. I think you can take strategy games too far. One of my favourite games actually is Othello. I don't know if you've tried that. If you haven't, you should. I think that's one of the purest strategy games there is, and it's absolutely brilliant. So I'm trying to keep this game towards the side of simplicity, really, but within that there's going to be a lot of strategy elements, but I also want it to be a kind of pick up and play game, so there's going to be very little setup involved. You should be able to start playing within a minute or so of getting it out of the box. But within that, like I say, there should be lots and lots of room for different strategies and different ways of playing the game. So anyway, that's the idea. It's still early days. I've got a lot of work to do. I need to work on the board. I need to work on the cards because it involves a card system to be able to use weapons, which sounds complicated, but it really isn't. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. I hopefully will find some time this week to put some more videos out, but we're really busy, like I said earlier, with the shop at the moment being half term. It's been mad busy today, which is fantastic. Can't complain. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please give it a thumbs up and I'll speak to you all soon. There are links below to my Facebook page, so please go over there, check that out. I'll put a link below also to my website, so please go and have a look at that. Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Bye for now.